Yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate scene actually, because I mean this is about workers' rights and making a stand. I'm very proud to stand there with the people, because you know we have a government that's been shambolic. It doesn't listen to the people. We're supposed to work to live, not live to work, and that's where the system has gone. Once the government probably see this, they might realise that, you know, you work for the people on the ground. You don't work for the self-centred above in Dublin like they always do. People have enough. We're broken. We've gone through such a long cost of living crisis. We're battered with taxes. Workers can't survive. I did an interview yesterday and somebody said to me, what happens with the people with the shelves? Who's going to stock the shelves in the present climate? I said, who stocked the shelves? I said, during COVID. It was these people, the truck drivers. Who put the vegetables on the shelves? It was the farmers. These are working people. These are the people with families. And these are the people that actually vote you in and vote you out. So it's about time that the government got off the high horses and started listening to the people. Stop taxing the hilt out. You're taking 64% in tax and additional charges on every litre of petrol and diesel in this country. It's an emergency. Do the emergency measures and look after the people of this country, because these are the people that look after you. Well, do you know what? You have a carbon tax, that's the one thing you could stop straight away. I've listened to the huff and buff that, oh, we're tied to Europe. We're still a sovereign country. You have ministers that have statutory powers. You can use statutory powers in emergency times. And I think it's now, and it's about high time they actually sit down with people. Sinn Féin have been calling for this for months and months and months. I mean, we just feel like we're never being listened to. And I'm here. So you can imagine what the people outside here that have stood here night after night after night and feel that they've, you know, that they're shoveling snow while it's still snowing. You never get to the end of it. But I do think, you know, I am disappointed, I suppose, in one sense. But I know these people are peaceful, and I know there's nothing going to happen. But I do wish that we weren't in this situation. But I will say to each and everybody around the country that has stood their ground, they want to be congratulated. And those who, you know, don't agree with this, I'm very frustrated, because yes, it might be a bit of an inconvenience for them at the moment, but I mean, this is people's livelihoods. You know, this is not a temporary measure for these guys. These could lose their life. They have mortgages to pay, bills to pay. So I would say to everybody, stand in solidarity. I mean, we've probably one of the best countries on the planet, but by God, the people that are running it are certainly not the best leaders on the planet, I can tell you that.